Sure. Hi, my name is Monica Huertas, Huertas. I am a resident of Providence. I have been living here for 20 years. I have 4 children. We all live a quarter of a mile away from this facility. I ask that when you guys hear this testimony and hear what the people have to say, that you keep in mind that this is not just about concrete and sand and building. This is about children that live in this neighborhood. Like I said, I live a quarter of a mile away from this facility. This is as stated previously, this is a asthma zone. I was just last month for 3 days in the hospital with one of my children who would not stop having an asthma attack. She was just kept going for days because of this. Even one truck, as stated before, is one truck too many for an area that has been historically and systematically oppressed and polluted. There's people that live in the south side, believe it or not. There's a health center, there's the hospital, Trauma 1. You're gonna hear some stuff about that in a minute. But I want to say the council's goal for type 6 waters and adjacent land on the council jurisdiction are to encourage and support modernization and increase commercial activity related to shipping and commercial fisheries. The CRMC staff concludes that this project does not have any shipping or commercial fishing components, but nevertheless is within the council's jurisdiction. Further, it is the opinion of CRMC staff that the project does not encourage and support modernization and increased activity related to shipping and commercial fisheries at the Port of Providence. The proposed liquefaction facility extends the inability to use this parcel for the type 6 waters goal for the CRMC, such as commercial shipping and fishing for the next 30 years, when including construction and decommissioning. Section 300.8 energy-related activities and structure requires that shorefront sites shall demonstrate the need for access to navigate waters or cooling and or processed water. The liquefaction facility does not require access to navigable waters, and National Grid has stated that it will not be serviced by marine vessels. The LNG production facility also does not require cooling or processed water. The liquefaction facility does not meet this requirement of needing to be sited near the water. In addition to locking up the parcel with a use that is inconsistent with the goals of CRMP. The Keyspan LNG application for an LNG import facility at this location was denied by FERC due to safety concerns. While it is true that there has never been an accident on an LNG tanker ship, there have been accidents with LNG storage tanks, LNG trucks, and LNG liquefaction facilities, such as the massive explosion in Algeria, which killed 23, injured 74 others, and extended a large distance of sight. Now, in Algeria, they killed 23 people. Now, this is a site where you have other tanks. There's other tanks within a mile, within feet of this proposed site. There's a Univar chemical tank that has a 14-mile evacuation radius. So 23 people, may not seem a lot, but think about if this was to happen in Providence, in the middle of a major city. As is addressed under section 300.8, the facility itself is not needed. Within section 200.6, it is clear that the proposed facility does not need to be sited in a coastal area and is not the priority of type 6 industrial waterfronts. In the event of an LNG spill or accident, the proposed facility will severely interfere with activity at a nearby water-dependent industries, and could even trigger secondary incidents at other facilities. The applicant's characterization of the proposal as a modernization of the facility is also inaccurate. It will not increase the efficiency of the existing storage tank. While it's true that it will replace incoming truck traffic by filling the storage tanks with LNG produced on site from a pipeline, National Grid's application to FERC makes it clear that the purpose of the proposed facility is to be primary source for LNG across National Grid's network. The liquefier will produce far more LNG than can be stored in the existing tank, and the tanker trucks exporting LNG out to all of the other storage tanks across the region will be a minimum of 1,000 additional trucks coming in and out of the site a year. Actual improvements in efficiency will reduce our demand for LNG currently stored in the tank, and will therefore, almost done.
Thank you.
And would therefore reduce the amount of trucks needed to fill it. Instead, the proposed facility will contractually obligate the condition for continued production and export of large amounts of LNG for the next 25 years. Per section 300.8, the need for the facility could not be met with efficiency and weatherization programs and lining of existing pipelines, that the facility itself is not needed. I thank you, and again, I just want to reiterate that people do live here, and just because it's been historically polluted, that does not mean that we can continue on. Where do we draw the line on building these things? When do we say enough is enough? We have to be at the forefront of this. FERC is, well, the whole federal government at this point is a hot mess, just to say it that way. Thank you.